Hey everybody, welcome back to the pod. This is your girl Britt Hunter. And if you're here, you're in the right place. You have just tuned into Thanks, but No One Asked You, a podcast where storytelling meets unsolicited advice. Now listen, you don't have to take this advice, but you probably should.
Let's go.
Okay. Today I want to talk about advice for internships. I'm scrolling on LinkedIn and I'm seeing a bunch of people post advice for interns. And I was like, I've been an intern. I want to give some advice too. So I want to talk about what you should be doing when you are on an internship. Now, this story goes back to when I was in business school. So mind you, I was an intern at 31 years old. This is not the same for some of you who are 20 and 21 or 17. I was 31. So bear with me. Now, at 31 years old, I became an intern at Microsoft. This is an expectation in between your first and second year of business school. You have to get an internship. This is how you get your full-time role. Now, prior to starting this internship, I was sitting in my class at Vanderbilt, and we have a special guest come on the screen. And the special guest is a guy named Rich Kaplan. Now, Rich was some dude high up in HR. He was visiting us virtually to tell us about Microsoft. He essentially wanted us to drink the Kool-Aid.
Oh, yeah.
And I was down. I was already going as an intern. So I'm like, I'm excited. Let's see what Rich got to say. Let's do it. So Rich is talking, and about 5 minutes in, I realize this man is giving me some clear, crisp corporate speak. And I'm going to be honest, y'all, I was deflated. I had been walking around telling everybody, Microsoft is so authentic. They keep it real. They keep it 100. I'm so glad I went there. And here go this man talking corporate jargon. So fast forward, I get to Microsoft 3 months later. I'm in Redmond. And do you know who is welcoming us? Rich Kaplan. So you know what I did. I walked right up to that man and I said, hey, how's it going? My name is Britt and you spoke at my classroom at Vanderbilt. And I would just like to, pick your brain a little bit. You said a few things and I don't know, something's up. I'm going to come by your office. And he said, okay, cool. So several weeks later, between back and forth, missing meetings, lunch getting in the way, family emergencies, whatever. Eventually I make it to his office. And I tell him straight up, I said, hey man, what's the real deal? I know you have opinions. And I was right. In fact, I stayed in that man's office for about an hour, trading stories, getting to know one another. We had so much more in common than I even anticipated. And I said, all right, I'll be back in a couple weeks. And sure enough, I was back in a couple weeks. Fast forward, I'm at Microsoft. And this man is not only my mentor, he is my sponsor. He is running Viva, a brand new product in the HR space. And he says, I want you to join my team. Now, for a number of reasons, this did not happen. Has nothing to do with Rich. We won't get into it today, but I will on another episode. Okay. Fast forward past then, 6 years later, Rich has retired and he's on the board of the Microsoft alumni chapter. 6 years later, I have left Microsoft and I'm out on my own. And do you know that me and Rich talk once a month still to this day? Why am I telling you this story? There are 3 things that I want you to do when you become an intern at your company.
Write that down.
Number 1, leverage the fact that you're an intern. Stay with me. If you're going into your internship thinking, oh, I'm a lowly intern, that's on you. There's 2 ways to look at this. That way and another way, which is, I'm an intern. I get a free pass, which is exactly right. You don't know what you don't know. You don't know anybody. So you could just introduce yourself. Nobody's going to hold it against you. You need to be leveraging the fact that you are a new person, especially if A lot of the people in the company were once interns. They've been in your shoes. Number 2, you need to own the relationship. Okay. I mentioned a few things happened. Lots of meetings got canceled and moved around and schedule shifted and this and that and the third. And I was an intern. I'm drowning. I'm also meeting a new person a week. But I made sure to keep that meeting with Rich. Now, I'm not suggesting that you go around chasing people. Like, you know, if you're trying to get in contact with somebody and they just can't make time for months at a time, this is not your person. And it's cool. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. But what I am saying is put in the effort. There's a lot of assumptions being made that, oh my God, this person didn't respond, or oh my God, this person didn't show up. You don't know what's going on. As a fellow busy person, I tell any of my mentees, if you set up time with me and I miss it, I'm expecting you to reach out to me. Why? Because you need to own this relationship. Yes, it would be nice if it was a two-way street, but you are the mentee. You should be owning the relationship. Now, people are going to have opinions about this. That's cool. Just know that no one asked you.
Got him! Got him!
Okay, let's move on to number 3. The third lesson, and this is the most important lesson that I need y'all to just keep it and pass it along. Your mentor and or sponsor may not look like you. Rich is a white dude from Chicago. There's nothing on surface that would tie us together. See, when I was joining corporate, everybody kept saying sponsorship, get a sponsor, get a mentor. And they were implying that I seek out another Black female to make that happen. But have you looked in corporate America lately? I have. I don't see too many Black females at the top. So the chances of me finding a sponsor are limited. The one Black lady at the top, she can't mentor us all. She can't sponsor us all. You need to be open-minded. Do not assume that because someone doesn't look like you, that they can offer you no value. I have never seen data that says that value add and appearance are correlated. I've never seen it. Okay? You are looking for someone that you connect with on a genuine level. Now, why was this relationship so important? One, I learned a lot from him. A lot. When I was going through my trials and tribulations at Microsoft, he was the person I would call and say, Rich, tell me if I'm crazy. Tell me if I'm crazy. And on occasion, he would tell me like, yeah, you tripping. You're tripping. Settle down, relax. You don't get what you want all the time. And on the flip side, I had to ask him, Rich, what are you getting out of this relationship? Because, you know, I'm asking so much of you. What do you get? And you know what he said? He said, Britt, I am learning so much just from communicating with you on a regular basis. I am learning a lot more about the people that I manage and having conversations with you. You being younger than me is teaching me a lot about how other people are thinking. Not that I'm a monolith, but it's an access point. It's an entry point. A mentor-mentee relationship should be a two-way street. So all of that to say, all of my ranting, okay, you need to be taking advantage of your mentorship. Wow, it's not a mentorship. You need to be taking advantage of your internship wholeheartedly. This is on you. Own it, do it, pass it along to someone else who needs to know. And remember, the next time somebody tries to tell you, that person can't be your mentor, they're busy. Tell them thanks, but no one asked you.
Okay.
Now, if you like this video and you want to hear more advice from moi, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button and follow me on Fanbase. Peace.